Hello, hello, and welcome back to Bookbound. I'm excited because we completed 2 stories last time, and I want to see how many more we can get done. And we're going to try to save up and get our next bookstore upgrade. I almost called it something completely different because I couldn't figure out the right word I was trying to find. We got everything all nice and organized last time. So, I'm excited. We're getting, I don't know if we're getting like close to the end, but we've made some major progress. I can't wait to start a new investigation with Stefan. We make a great team. Aw. Okay, so we can still talk to them. This town feels different now that I know I'm leaving. Yeah, I bet it does. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to these guys down here. Oh, none of them are here today. Interesting. Okay. So I guess we're not gonna talk to them today. Let me bring some people in. Because we only need like a little over 1,000 at this point until we get the next upgrade, so we might as well just work towards it. Is that person already going in? They had a little party hat and a bathing suit. Is it a pool party? Although I don't know why you'd wear a not a bathing suit. I don't know why you'd wear a hat in the pool. So even if it was a pool party, like, what are you doing? Because the paper hat is gonna get ruined immediately. I'm just imagining people like playing water polo or something, or Marco Polo, or like water volleyball in the pool with these little hats on, you know? Oh my goodness. That'd be so funny. Okay, I just want to make sure like he didn't show up. Alright. I wish there was a way to like self-advertise or something. Automate it. That's what I like in games. Give me the automation. Alright, oh, the redhead girl, the way that they designed her, her colors kind of make me think of the Little Mermaid. It's like purple and green. And it's not just because she has red hair, it's because of her outfit. Because if that was the case, then I'd be like, oh, I look like Ariel too because I have red hair. Or I'd say that to my daughter, and I don't. Because I don't see it that way. But she's my favorite, so of course I have a small bias there. She's always been my favorite though. Redhead princess, like heck yeah, especially, you know, the first one. Of course I'm gonna be excited about that. Bring these to the shelves. Which one was fantasy? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's fantasy. Okay. I don't know how many we needed. 3, 5. Okay. I can only hold 4. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello. You can't hold 5 books, Flower. Duh. I'm over here thinking I can, like, trying to overachieve. And getting stuck on signs, apparently, too. Go me. Although, what else is new? I'm always getting stuck on something at this point. Doesn't matter what game it is. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Wow, we made so much today. We're gonna unlock both. Because I'm at the point of we're going to always unlock both. Okay. Even though, like, it costs more money to do so, we're at a point where we have a lot of money, and I know we're trying to save up for something, but I want to see if we can max out the books. We're gonna put that one there, and that one there. Okay. I'm gonna put those back. I'm gonna open... Did I just put those in the fantasy one? No. Okay. We're gonna open shop while I restock books if necessary. We didn't have any romance though. And I have no thrillers stored. That's fine. Okay, because we don't really need that many anyways. Alright, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna try to talk to people and also try to bring people in, of course. Cool. I love all the party hats. They're so cute. What is going on? Is anybody here? Oh, hey! It's our friend Richard. I spent years running from my failures. Now I'm running towards something new. Yo, I love that for you. Oh my goodness. Their stories are just so inspiring and I love it. It's great. And I'm so proud of myself because I don't know. I think I talked about how I was very close to my goal because the last video I recorded was before the end of the year, and I did achieve my goal. I actually exceeded my goal by 5 or 6 books. No matter where I end up, this place is where the story started, and I won't forget that. Aw. And so I'm super excited about that, and I've actually set another goal for myself this year, and I'm already like probably almost 15 books in at this point because I've been reading one manga series, just a ton, and there's 46 volumes. So like, of course, I'm gonna make that part of my goal. And then I have another one that I have started, but I haven't finished yet. It only has 8 novels, so it won't take very long to get through because it's also a manga. And then I just got a new book for Christmas from my friend, and so I'm gonna try to read that one. And I have a few other like physical books that I need to get through in some series. But yeah, my goal is like to keep reading and writing. And I was proud of myself. I wrote almost 600 words for the first time in a while. And I was like, yay, I did it. I've been really trying to like get myself into a good routine without stressing myself out about it, because that's a big problem I have with writing my books is I get really stressed. And then at one point, like, I get stuck, and when I get stuck, I start being like, oh, let's work on the cover. Oh, let's work on this other part. Like, you know, totally not needed until it's finalized. And I'm just like, nah, let's do it now. Because I get stuck. And so I'm gonna try to find a way to push through the being stuck part. And that's one of my like goals for the year. So I'll probably keep updating you guys as I achieve it, because like talking about it and telling other people about it really helps me keep going. And I have another friend who is an author, and so we discuss our books and we discuss like our progress and stuff. And so I told her, I was like, hey, is it cool if I'm just like randomly messaging you updates, because I need someone else to help keep me accountable, basically. And she's like, yeah, that's totally fine. And I was like, sweet. It really helps, like a lot, honestly. I wish I could talk more about my book with someone like one-on-one to get advice at certain parts and stuff, but some of the books that I'm writing is like totally different genre than what my friend is writing, and so it's a little bit harder to discuss, other than like I have let her do some proofreads on some of my books, and just like, you know, what's your opinion of the semi first draft, because it's not finished. Let me pick up this book, darn it. There you go. Dang. Okay, so that's gonna be a problem. Apparently. I don't know what to do about that though. Wow, okay, so we didn't make as much. Oh, because I bought books, that's why. I totally forgot that we bought books. In the middle of the day. Alright, let's make sure there's no books put down. I'll buy some books to replenish. What is this? Sniffy! Every time I see sci-fi, that's all I think about is when the Sci-Fi Channel changed the way that they spelled it. And it's even funnier because I have been watching Big Bang Theory for the like literal 1000th time at this point, and he talks about it. One of the characters does. He's like, "Why did they spell it like this?" and everything, and it just cracks me up every time because I'm like, I remember when they changed it and it was weird. It was like, why are we doing this? And it's just because my parents and I are like big sci-fi nerds, and we used to watch a lot of the Sci-Fi Channel, like a lot. Okay, so that's a book that needs. Okay, we'll do that for the. Oh wait. Actually, hold on. Do that for the moment because I think that's the same one. Actually, I didn't even check if that was the same one. It is. Okay. And then what I really should just be doing, I think, is just sticking them in the storage to begin with, and then putting them on the shelf as we achieve our goal. Hey, we have the 4,000! We could upgrade. I'm not ready to upgrade, though. Just yet. Wait, that's weird. Bandits and Agents. Is this not the same book? But it... I don't understand. Because when I purchased them, I even check like how many we have and stuff, which is why I don't over purchase. Like, I'm trying to avoid over purchasing, and yet somehow I end up over purchasing. I don't understand it though. It's really throwing me off. Okay. And then, like this one, for example, Shadows over Force. Let's see. It says we have 2. What's it look like? Unless this is it over here. No? I feel like it's not properly tracking our books because it just doesn't make sense how this keeps happening. To be honest, like I don't know, it keeps throwing me off. It's confusing the crap out of me. Alright, let's go see if we can bring more people in and get more stories. Oh, we need to come up with another random chapter here in a minute so that we can gather all of this inspiration that's here, because there's a ton of it. Oh my goodness, that's the most I've seen. Hey, there's Walter. It's incredible how love stories transcend the ages. I like to think about the people in ancient civilizations who lived and loved just like we do today, even if we'll never know their names. Aww. Richard, what you got for me? Maybe my story isn't meant to be told in a book. Maybe it's meant to be lived. Probably. I'm doing a live stream for my subscribers this weekend, and I'm honestly nervous. It feels so exposed. I wonder why. I wonder why she feels that way. Just in general, like, what's the difference between her normal content and doing a live? Maybe because you can't edit out any mistakes or anything, or like anything that you don't want in there. Like, it's there. They've already seen it. It's happened. You can't change it. You can only change it in the VOD later. The only thing I can think of why it would be like exposed, because to me they're basically the same thing. But I guess you have like less control over a live stream. So, oh, I need to stop bringing people in. Oh my goodness, look at the sci-fi stuff! I'm so excited, it looks so good! Okay, I cannot wait to like, when we upgrade, I can't wait to see how it turns out too, because we're gonna do a whole different thing. It's gonna be crazy. Alright. And like, part of me wants to do it now, but part of me wants to wait because I want to make sure we have enough money to purchase the coffee, and I still want to be able to buy books. gonna just do that. And then once we upgrade, we should have so much space for everything. So that's what's gonna be really cool. I actually don't see this one already, so. Alright, so we need to buy some Halloween. And we need to wait, hold on. Buy some. Oh, that's a fantasy. Oh, yeah, we're in fantasy. Duh. I don't know why I processed that differently. Oh, that was great. It's like, that's a fantasy book. No shit. That's what we're trying to accomplish here is freaking fantasy books. Oh my goodness. Okay, so both of those ended up on the floor. I really wish people would stop leaving their stupid freaking books on the floor. Alright, what is this one? Romance. Okay. Awesome. I'm going to purchase books. We're going to purchase some Halloween. And then we're gonna need to get more shelves once we upgrade, honestly. That's the only thing that I'm really, like, trying to figure out how we're gonna do. I mean, if it's as big as it was before, that will still be really helpful. I just gotta figure out a good configuration to do the coffee shop and the books. We do thankfully have like tons of space. No, hold on. I need the build menu because we're gonna need, oh, that's cool. We're gonna need a storage for the Halloween books. That way, we can just stick them there and then refill. Something I wonder, when it counts the books, does it count the ones in our storage? Because that would be really helpful, but if it doesn't, that would really suck. I saw this somewhere. For now. Halloween is also one of our smaller sections, even though we have tons of them. Okay. We're gonna do this. We need to do a random chapter. I think this is this one, isn't it? Oh, actually, it was already here, so. Is that what this one is? Oh, down here? Yep. Okay. Okay, what is this book? Lighthouse? Is this the same? Secret Scythe. Okay. It is not the same. I'm not even sure that we're gonna have enough storage here. Nope, we just filled it up. Okay. I definitely... Part of me is wondering if we need to upgrade soon. Just for the space aspect. I'm just gonna put a random book on the shelf for now. Maybe it will come to the point where I only need to have, like, I don't know. I want to say just put one of each on the shelves, but I'm not sure that's going to really solve the problem I'm looking for here. So, alright, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I dropped it. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to some people. First, let's try to bring some people in. Oh, no. Ha! Oh! I thought we got all 4 for a second. I was like, yes! That doesn't happen very often. Okay, 1 was too high, yeah. Okay, that happens a lot. Ooh, we got all 4. Yay! I always get so excited when that happens. I've been collaborating with Danny on a new video series. We're calling it Love in Books and Life. Ooh, fascinating. Any interesting feedback from readers? Quite a bit, actually. One woman wrote to say the column helped her deal with her own loss and gave her something to hold on to. That's incredible to have that kind of impact. It really is. Another reader mentioned it made her stop and appreciate the little moments with her family more. Aww. It sounds like your story is really touching people. I didn't expect that. I thought it was just for me, just a way to remember Martha, but it feels like it's reaching people in ways I didn't imagine. That was so sweet. Alright, let's talk to Richard. I don't know what the future holds, but for the first time in years, I'm excited to find out. That's awesome. Okay. Before we start the day, I'm gonna come up with a random title. Chapter. Let's see. I think that's what I want to do, and I think I want to put that one, like... Actually... Yeah. Okay. Let's try to do one more chapter, because then we could go get all of those. Experimental brain nutrition. That was the first thing that came to mind reading all of that. That'd be so funny. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Swashbuckling. I love that. That's such a fun word. Psychological... of the... psychological implication of the jellyfish. Of the Minotaur! No, wait, I'm doing this on purpose. Because it's just fit. In my opinion. No, because I'm thinking of, like, somebody who's, like... Honestly, it's making me think of Noelle. It's a Christmas movie, but, like, they think that she's crazy because she's talking about how she's like, oh yeah, my brother's Santa, my dad was Santa, and, you know, they're like, oh yeah, and you know, someone thinks that they're Frosty, and somebody thinks that da-da-da-da-da, and so it just, that's what it made me think of. I just hit 50k subscribers. This whole journey is surreal. Aw, that's so exciting for her. Okay, I'm just looking around, make sure we don't miss any inspiration, since we missed all the other days of inspiration. Trying to get it all back. It's funny, I used to think I had to write books to matter. Now I'm creating something that lives in people's hands, experience, not just words. You've always been a storyteller, now you're just telling stories in a new way. I'm starting to believe that. You sound happy. Yeah, I think I am. Aw. I wonder how much more is going to happen in his story and her story. Her name's like Emma, right? Yeah. Danny and I are official now. That's wonderful news. You guys have been spending a lot of time together. Yeah, it's a lot to balance work, the vlog, and a relationship, but I think it's worth it. Well, it sounds like you're building something beautiful. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. It must be nice that you have similar passions for romance and fantasy. So nice. We have so much fun appearing on each other's platform and helping bounce ideas off of each other. Bounce ideas of each other. I think it's supposed to be off each other. That's so awesome. I love that. It is hard balancing it all, though. I'm not gonna lie. I know, like, when I first started my journey with doing all this stuff, it was much harder for me because my kids were at home and I spent way too much time obsessing over everything for like stream, and I got to a point where I was like, this is not working because I'm not spending that much time with my family and I'm feeling really guilty about it. And so that was part of the reason I took like such a major break the first time. And then now that we actually have the kids in school and we have like a completely different routine than what we used to have, it's actually much easier to balance it a little bit more. I'm still trying to fully like find the right balance and the right schedule to be able to do all of my hobbies, because that's the problem, is I have a lot of hobbies. And I'd like to do multiple things with them. Like, I like to write and I love to read, and gaming of course is always fun, and making videos and stuff is always fun for me. Plus my kids. So it's like I just have to find the right work-life balance. My work is being really supportive. They said they'd help me get the necessary work experience after I graduate. Ooh! We got nonfiction deco. Was there a question? Well, too late now. The search for Bella. Celebrating my house. Okay then. And so I've gotten to the point where it's like I've had to just kind of create a schedule for myself of available times to do stuff. And the one nice thing is, while editing does take a while, I at least can do that while I either am spending time with my kids or on the weekends when they're playing with their friends. And so it makes it just a little bit easier to find the right little balance for all of that, because they honestly, some days they just don't even care. Like, we've started to get to that point where they're like, I don't care about mommy as much, and you know, that's totally fine. It was bound to happen. What is this? Halloween. And I have gotten to a point where I'm like, all right, well now, you know, I gotta find what to do with myself a little bit more, which is fine also. Is this a fantasy? Oh, that's a fantasy. That goes all the way over here. And so we just we've just been trying to, you know, find the right schedule for all that. And honestly, like, my husband's schedule is totally different, and it's kind of confusing because of the way that it's all set up, but because of how weird it is, again, we've been able to make it work, which is very nice. And so that's one of the benefits of having them in school and then my husband working, and then I can just kind of get my stuff done in between. And at least, like, when it comes to my drawing, I can do that while they're home. And like I said, editing the same. I can do that while they're home. Oh, we've got all three here, so we'll start with Emma and work our way over. I just posted a video about the balance between business and passion. It's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. I feel that. Alright, Walter, what you got for me? I once read that grief is just love with no place to go. It's a thought that stayed with me for a long time. We hold on to the love we lost, but where does it go when they're gone? Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry, Walter. I'm not a one-hit wonder anymore. I'm just getting started. Aw. Ugh. Yay! Fantasy! Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what all we can unlock from doing this. So I think maybe depending on how much profit we make today and what our end amount is, we might actually upgrade and try to purchase some stuff. Not books, but I think furniture. I kind of hate that our shop looks a little lame right now because it's just bookshelves and no, like, fun deco. But there's just so many books. Like, I don't know how you find the right balance unless you just don't have copies of the book. You just have one of each. Which I might have to start doing. We might have to come to terms with that. And just accept it. And then, if anything, have a secondary one in the storage area. To restock. That might be what it comes down to. We'll see. I haven't totally figured out what I want to do with it all yet. And it might change once we... Oh, goodness. Once we upgrade one more time. Nope. 3 out of 4. Not bad, though. Oh, look at the Halloween stuff. Oh, so cute. Okay. I really like the Halloween stuff. It's super pretty. Yeah, I think we're making enough progress that we might be able to get away with doing the expansion and being able to purchase a few things. I don't know if I'll buy the coffee maker right off the bat. I think we might just do bookshelves. But I think we will be able to get our coffee shop started today and get it, like, decorated nicely. I might buy the coffee shop or the coffee maker just to see how it works and then, like, what kind of money we can make. Because if we end up making a lot more money and a lot more profit, then it might be worth it. It might make up the difference of what we buy or what we use to buy books and use to buy furniture. I don't know. Could be the difference between us being broke. Who knows? Oh gosh. Our sci-fi shelves are empty, empty, empty. Okay. Let's do that. So is our thriller shelves. Sometimes oh my gosh, our profit is insane! What an insane profit margin! Holy cow, okay. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, that was a lot. Is there a book there? There is a book there. Alright. I am down. Oh man, I hear the rain, which is like a wonderful thing. I love listening to it, but I was hoping to... There's a playground that they leave open at the kids' school so that after school you can take the kids to, like, basically the park. But, I don't like to do it in the rain, especially right now because it's chilly and I don't need anybody getting sick. We already have school for that. So I was hoping to have them play at the park today and at the school and play with their friend, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna end up happening. Which is totally fine. I just am a little disappointed in that. Okay, let's do that there. Oh, that's not even the same one. I just realized. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we should purchase the upgrade. And I think we could even buy the coffee maker and still buy some furniture. So, it might be something that we do today. Alright, yeah. Okay. Build menu. No. What is the... How do we do upgrade? I always forget. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's see how big it is. Holy guacamole! How do I want to do this? I don't even know. Okay. Coffee machine. Okay, what do? How work? I don't know how that works. Okay. I'll wait to see how this works because, okay, so I want to see how it works because I need to know, like, how, like, if we have to sell it, make it, whatever, and then I'm not going to rearrange just yet. I don't even think I'm gonna buy books or anything. I think we're just gonna open shop. I just want to see how it works. And then what we may do is we may put the coffee shop in the center. Like around here. This area. And then, put the books on either side. Because I haven't decided exactly how I want to do this yet. But we'll figure it out. We're gonna get there. I am determined. Although, we're not playing Undertale, so that doesn't help us much. Sorry. I couldn't resist that one. We will be definitely getting more into that shortly. I'm very excited to play more of it and progress further. It's been so long since I was last in school. I wonder if it's changed much. Dude, I wonder that all the time because I know that there's been some new stuff since even I was in school. And, I mean, it's been a while, but it hasn't been that long. Because I had, like, one class left for my degree, so I was like, okay, I'll do that, and it was already different. And then the last time I was in school, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. How much it's changed. I was not expecting that. Obviously, we're always improving, but it was just so drastic. It was very unexpected. Let's talk to Walter. I've been thinking a lot about the different ways people grieve. Some people throw themselves into their work, some into memories, some even take up hobbies. It's strange how grief manifests in so many forms. Yep, like I started baking again because of mine. I'm planning a big vlog announcement next week. It's something I've never done before. Alright, that's cool. Okay, now what? I still don't know how the coffee works. Do I have to, like, interact with it? Do other people interact with it? How do? I don't know. And then if we make money from it, does it tell us? Like, do they make it and then just... I don't know. This is so confusing. And then do they, like, go to self-checkout? Huh. That's the only thing. Okay. Coffee machine. Okay, we just sold books. It doesn't say we sold coffee or anything. Okay. We don't have any more upgrades, right? Alright. Oh, genre overview. Okay, so we've got 75% fantasy, 80% sci-fi, 80% nonfiction, 80% romance, 75% Halloween, and 75% thriller. Okay, cool. So we like... Interesting. Alright, so that's how many we've sold. So we're really close to 100% of that, and then I'm wondering, like, what's next after that? Okay, so... Huh, how do we want to do this? I do think that we should do a rearrange. It might be just kind of how we end here, because... Not end here, but end after we do the rearrange. I think is what's going to end up happening. I think we'll do, like, one more day. Oh, that's not all the way back. Okay. Can I pull that? Yeah. Okay, I can't fully see over here, so... I would like to change a... Honestly, there's a lot I would like to change. The big goal that I think I want to do is, so definitely make sure, like, our sections are large. And then, I would also like to, make sure that there is a sign and, a sign and self-checkout over on the other side as well. Like multiple signs and checkouts and self-checkouts so that it can be self-sufficient no matter what side it's on. And I think I'm gonna pick a third genre to stick on this side because we have, yeah, because we've got 4 on one side and 3 on the other, and I think it would just make sense to have 3 and 3. Okay, so we're gonna put like, I want to put it like over here. We're gonna put that one there. I want to put, so I want to do like this and how far back does it go? Okay. Nope, let's put it up against it. There we go. And then we'll have to buy self-checkouts and more signs. I'm gonna put a sign right here. And then let's do self-checkout. If I can find it. Can I buy? I can't buy another one, can I? Nope, because they're 500. Okay. And then I think, so we got fantasy, nonfiction, and then we could put the romance over there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a Roomba on each side. I hate that it's not easier to like move the stuff. I wish I could like either zoom out or something to be able to get everything moved a little bit better, but it is what it is. Okay. So I want to put the Roomba right there. We're gonna put the self-checkout right there. I'm gonna put the coffee shop or the coffee maker up here. Which one is this one? I think that's sci-fi, so that'll need to go up there too. And then technically we can make our sections bigger at this point. That's the nice thing about it, is like there's still room to bring the books in, and if we keep the 3 rows going, then we can put the coffee down below and put like chairs and stuff around it and everything and try to make a whole little thing going. But for now, obviously we don't have enough money to do all of that. I don't even have enough money to really buy much else at the moment. Maybe some books, which would be okay, but not a ton of books because of obvious reasons. We'll just need to figure out the sign aspect to make sure that it's efficient. And then I'm kind of thinking of maybe just having a row of self-checkout. And like putting the self-checkout like up here by the coffee for now. until I figure out exactly how everything works, because I obviously don't know how the coffee works. Okay, so we got that. I know I can't buy another sign, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this sign over here. I'm actually okay if the sign is just hidden. I don't even want to see the sign. I don't want to look at it. Okay. And then this way we have all the storages, like, next to each other. Except for the sci-fi one, which I can do. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. Okay. And then we'll just grab the books real quick. Halloween and thriller. So there's one thriller. That's a thriller, 100%. So we'll put this... Which one's the thriller? That one. Put that back. Put the Halloween up. And then we can actually, like, we can make these tighter or expand them. Like, give more space in between as needed. But I think for now, this is going to be good for us to start another day. Is there room to put more books? I think so. I'm gonna go put one on the shelf. The shelf is empty. Not empty, but it has a missing piece. I think I can only get one more book in here. Yeah, okay. And then... we don't have any more sci-fi. I do still have some fantasy, so we can put those on the shelf. For now, fill them up, might as well. Yeah, okay, so I'm out of fantasy, and I'm out of, nonfiction. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open shop. I'm gonna go talk to people. Just call me Agatha Christie. I'm going to be a real-life detective. Aw, I love it. I hope university is everything I've dreamed of. I hope I'm ready. I bet you are. I bet you're more ready than you think you are. Alright, so we're definitely probably not going to have a huge profit margin. We'll see. It's so crazy to think about how much my life has changed. I never expected any of this, considering we just bought a bunch of crap. So I'm thinking we're not going to make all of it back today, which is totally fine. Richard, what you got? I used to think I was chasing a dream. Now I feel like I'm building one. Aww. Okay, let's go talk to Walter. I'm learning that it's okay to be sad. Sometimes we think we're supposed to just move on, but it's not that simple. Grief teaches you that. Heck yeah. I'm still waiting for it to supposedly get better. That's what I keep being told. Oh my gosh, this is not cool. Because now I gotta figure out where the person is. Okay, so there's not another sign here that's gonna help. Search the horizon. Oh, no. So I can't help you. That's rough. Alright. So we're definitely gonna need to, like, get more shelving and really expand our, like, sections. So that we can have... that way we can get to the point of, like, selling all the books and stuff, too. Okay. Yeah, because I think the way I want to set it up is, like, maybe down here we put coffee and chairs or something. I don't really know how we're going to do that because the chairs don't, like, rotate, as far as I know, which kind of sucks. I wish they did. I don't know how far the Roombas reach. We might have to have, like, 2 on each side or something. I haven't really figured out exactly how they work. Oh yeah, we're definitely not gonna make much profit. That's okay. I think we can get 1, maybe 2 more days in. Why are they both over here? Wait, what the heck? Yeah, because of self-checkout. That's what I thought. Well, I guess we gotta buy the one I don't like. Alright, Okay, so that hasn't... Oh, no, we had one that went up to 80%. Cool. So I can't really, like, buy books or anything yet. Or buy shelves, I mean. I could buy books, but I don't know if that's wise. I might buy some nonfiction, though. We are getting low. Okay. That is, like, all of our money. Shocker. Okay. Let's open shop. Let's see if we can get through another day or two. We're gonna do another chapter. Let's see. Sentient rebellion! Oh no! Starfleet! I love Star Trek so much. Let's see. Not finding what I'm looking for. Star Command! Buzz Lightyear to Star Command! Do you read me, Star Command? Impact of the... I'm just a big nerd. Don't mind me. Impact of the mysterious symptom evolution. I kind of want to put that at the very top. Wait, yeah. No, wait. Switch it. No, ah! There we go. No. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. I was trying to get it just right. Nobody has even come in. What is this? Okay. Book order has arrived. Oh my goodness. Okay. Something. Let's talk to our friends Emma, Walter, and Richard. I have something big to announce. I'm going to be doing my blog full-time, and I'm going to be joining forces with Danny. That's amazing! That's a big leap! How do you feel? Honestly, a little terrified. It's all happening so fast. But I think it's the right move. We both have such a consistent and amazing fan base. I think they'll support a permanent collaboration. That makes sense. You guys are on each other's platforms all the time. Exactly. It feels like a logical next step. I'm proud of you. You've come a long way. I know. Who would have thought I'd be vlogging full-time with someone I met through my blog? It's a strange life. Aw. That was awesome. I love it. I just read the last article, all about Martha leaving nursing after her diagnosis. How are you doing? That must have been emotional to edit with Linda. Yeah, we've actually just finished editing the last few articles, and it's been hard, reliving those last years together and all the hope and all the despair. Whew! I could imagine there's going to be more than a few tears shed as readers come to the end of this journey. We've all come to love Martha and love your story. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make me cry. That means a lot. I was speaking to my daughter the other day, and she said how much it meant reading these letters, that she was getting to experience a whole new side of her mom. That's beautiful. She said she's been reading them to her boys as bedtime stories so they can get to know their grandma. She's been adding her own anecdotes too. Made me smile hearing that. Oh my gosh, I really am gonna cry. Sounds like these columns have put a lot of love into the world. You should be very proud. Thank you, and not just for your kind words. You encouraged me to do this. It means a lot. Oh my gosh. That was emotional. I used to think stories were about perfection, but now I see they're about connection, about reaching someone. Oh my goodness. It doesn't help that, like, I'm on my own grieving journey too. So that just, like, really hits some sore spots right now. Oh, that was rough. Oh my goodness. Okay, I missed one. That's all good. Okay, we actually made a profit. I'm surprised. Alright, I'm gonna go put, books up. Hey friend, you know what? I have not been outside in a long time. What's the weather like today? Sunny. Oh, I loved a sunny day back when well, you know. I'd spend my lunch breaks in the park reading books. What's your favorite weather to read in? Rainy. Doesn't that sound lovely? Nothing like the perfect weather to curl up with a good book. Right? Exactly. And it's raining right now, and that's like all I want to do is just read. Like, it is literally downpouring right now. I don't even know if y'all can hear it. It'd be so funny if you could. Because it is so loud. And it's been that way for like a couple of days off and on. I mean, it's rainy season, so it's very typical for this time of year anyways. But it's been so nice because I've been reading at night before I go to bed. And I'm just listening to the rain as I'm reading, and I love it. We're gonna do one more day while I stack these books. I'm not even gonna try to necessarily pull people in, but if we can do some stories, that is a goal of mine because I think we're getting close to the end of at least Walter's. Maybe Emma's too, but I definitely think Walter's we are getting close to the end of because they just finished like the last few articles, so there's not much more probably for him to talk about. But man, his story really got to me. Alright, so the storage is not fully enough, but we were planning on getting more shelves, so I think eventually we won't need the storage as much. Might even be able to sell them at some point. That would be nice. Okay. We've got some Halloween books that we can stock up. I'm not even caring to organize it that much right now. I'm just trying to get the shelves, like, stocked. Alright. Let's go see if we can talk to anyone. Okay, she already said that. So that part hasn't changed. Emma, what you got for me? Danny and I are airing our first collaboration vlog tomorrow. So exciting. I'm so thankful for my followers. They really supported me through my journey. I'm so glad I decided to share my whole story, the messy, beautiful, and real parts. I still can't believe how well the new collaboration with Danny is going. We've been doing it for a little while, but our videos are getting so much engagement. That's fantastic. You've built such a strong community around your vlog. People can see the chemistry between you two. Yeah, it's crazy. It feels like everything we do just clinks. Why did I read it like that? Clicks. The comments have been so positive, and people really enjoy seeing us interact. It's like they're rooting for us to succeed. It's because you're authentic. You both have that spark that makes people want to follow along. And now you're both in this together, building something bigger. It feels like we're taking this to the next level. We're even talking about expanding the series, doing more behind the scenes content, and maybe even live streams together. It's nerve-wracking but exciting. You're pushing your boundaries and it's paying off. I'm sure your followers will love every step of it. I hope so. It's just a little overwhelming, but in the best way possible. I'm really proud of what we've built. You should be. You're turning your passion into something incredible. Thanks for always believing in me. I wouldn't be here without your support. Oh, we just finished her story. Oh my gosh. Martha always said that the hardest part of losing someone is learning how to live without them. I think that's true, but somehow you do, one day at a time. Oh no, he's gonna make me cry more. I find comfort in knowing that the love we shared will live on, even if the people are gone. I hope this column helped others see that too. I'm sure that Martha would be rolling her eyes at this fuss, but I think deep down she'd be proud. She always did say she'd leave her mark on the world. Aw. It's been a few weeks since the last article. How have you been since it ended? Well, at first it was really tough, but I didn't have too long to brood because Linda was approached to turn the column into a book. She asked me to give her my answer by the end of the week, whether we go forward or not. That's incredible, Walter. What are you thinking? I'm gonna say yes. I saw how powerful it was to get our story out there. Now we get it seen by an even bigger audience. My Martha, she deserves this. She is going to be beloved and remembered by so many people. Well, congratulations, Walter. This is huge. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. I just hope I do her justice. Oh my gosh, we just finished Walter's story. I have news. The company has started doing some market research. has started doing some market research to do with my pitch. That has to do with my pitch, I guess. That's what that's supposed to be. And what's the response been like? Really positive. They think it could be a hit. They even assigned more manpower to the development to speed up the timeline. Isn't that crazy? That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. You found a way to take your passion and turn it into something unique that people can't help but respond to. Thank you for supporting me. I don't think I'd be here without your support or your shop acting as a source of inspiration all these years. Oh my gosh, should we just finish Richard's story too? We finished everyone's story! Oh, and we got the achievement of selling 500 books. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Holy cow. Okay. Well, I think that's a great place to leave off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Holy moly, this episode was a little more emotional than I was expecting. We've made a lot of progress and I'm excited. I think there's only going to be a few more episodes of this particular one because we're basically wrapped up. My goal is just to work towards getting a few more achievements of like selling all the books, maybe making our shop look nice. So I think we'll probably do 1 or 2 more episodes after this, depending on how quickly we can make the profit that we need. And once we wrap this one up, we'll start a new series. So comment down if you have any ideas of what we should do next. And for now, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much. Bye!